It's been about 10 years since I've been on a date. My name is Kurt Angle, and I'm an Olympic gold medalist and a 12-time world champion. And, you know, I really like to manhandle guys, you know. I'm a man's man, you know. But I'm recently going through a divorce with my wife, Karen. You know, she's kind of a she's always moaning about everything. Me and the kids and, you know, my parents and her parents and my job. And, gosh, JB, get around here. I want you to document this. Anyway, you know, I've been wrestling for about 24 years, and I kind of enjoy it. You know, sometimes you have injuries and stuff, but other than that, I've been very lucky. What's that? What's that? A code?
Chest hair.
She has chest hair?
And an Adam's apple.
And an Adam's apple. Oh my God! She's a man! You tell Brother Ray that Thursday night I'm gonna kick his. Send him that message. Now get out of here!
I hate bimbos!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a TNA Knockout Bimbo Brawl scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Hazard, Kentucky, Moose.
Well, Don, as we just saw, the Olympic gold medalist not having too much luck in the dating world.
Mike, now we know why you don't wear dark sunglasses inside a dark room.
Her opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, Roxy.
Well, last week, the TNA Knockouts debuted the Bimbo Brawl, where anything and everything goes. Moose, who defeated ODB. Well, she has her usual shopping cart full of weapons, and you see Roxy coming to the ring armed with a steel chair.
Well, Moose didn't even give her a chance to get in the ring, and she just went right on the offensive, right on the attack. And I mean, keep in mind, in these bimbo brawls, anything that's not nailed down can be used, and she just took an unbelievable shot there with that hockey stick, but missed.
Don, have to check on your condition after being on the receiving end of that strapping with the leather whips from both members of Beer Money, James Storm and Robert Roode.
I'll tell you what, I'm all right, but it hurts like you can't believe, and I'm sending my video in because I want to get a shot at these guys at Fans Revenge. I can promise you that.
Well, wait a minute, Don. TNA employees, they're not eligible to be a part of Fans Revenge.
Well, for those of you that do make it, look for a little bribe from my end for a few extra shots if you get a chance. Unbelievable.
Moose takes Roxy first into the guardrail, then face first right into the apron, and boy, she's unloading the weapons from the shopping cart. Got the street signs, and look at how quickly she follows up here and going to take Roxy. Oh man, head first into the steps.
One thing about Moose, if you remember last week in this brawl that she had against ODB, I mean, this girl can take unbelievable punishment. I mean, she took everything ODB could give her and was still able to come out with a victory. Now she's got that shopping cart. She's setting it up. Oh, she tried to go straight at her, but it caught. It caught right there on the mat and turned over, and it ended up costing her. And Roxy takes the head and puts it right into the steel cart. Yep. Oh, right on the concrete.
Just the opening that Roxy needs to turn it around here against Moose. Want to remind you, still to come tonight, Raisha Saeed to go one-on-one against Taylor. What an opportunity this is going to be for Taylor, because if she knocks off Saeed tonight, she will get a shot next week against Awesome Kong.
Well, I'll tell you what, she's been persistent in that quest, that's for sure. But what about that shot from Roxy? Slamming Moose into the cart and then kicking the side of the cart. Unbelievable how Roxy on the offensive and just taking it to Moose.
Gonna take Moose now, pick her up by the hair, and Moose comes back and cut her off with a shot to the midsection, then hit her right over the head again.
And she's just taking these trays. Look at this, one shot after another on the head. Just keeps them coming. Oh, and then sandwiches are right in the middle of them. Unbelievable shots.
Absolutely legal in the Knockout Bimbo Brawl. No disqualification here. Anything goes, and Moose is really taking control on Roxy. They're going to try and slide her back into the ring and get the win.
It's just amazing the punishment that these girls are dishing out right now. We talked about how anything not nailed down can be used. Now you just use any text you can, but look at this. Roxy's got this big sign, that steel dead end sign. She's got it in her hand. Whoa! Just wafted her right in the head.
Full speed. full force, full velocity, the shot to the head by Roxy. And Moose on the defensive now, and Roxy, just cracked her right across the back with the hockey stick.
I mean, look at the force that Roxy's bringing there on Moose. I mean, just blasting her now. Grabs the steel chair. You see Moose in pain getting to her feet. Throws it at her. She's not able to catch it, and then you can see Roxy just comes right in with the kick.
Now she's going to pick up the steel chair and use it as a weapon right across her back.
Oh, just blast her. Going for the quick pin, too. Doesn't quite have enough. Gets right back up, though, and grabs the chair again, and now setting it there in the corner.
Boy, Roxy just relentless this week against Moose, and that's the mindset, that's the kind of offense that you need in one of these knockout bimbo brawls. Shot off into the corner goes Moose, able to put on the brakes before going into the chair, but oh man, Roxy just went in, and her head just split that steel chair.
You got to give Moose credit. I mean, she was able to pull out at the last second. She could hear Roxy coming. Look at her. She just put her face first, right on the side. Here she goes. Got it.
Here is your winner, Moose.
Well, Moose uses the double-arm DDT, driving Roxy face first down into the side. The win for Moose, the dead end for Roxy. Look at the blood flow from her head. Let's go to Jim Cornette's office. JB's with Kevin Nash.
We've got a situation tonight that, well, basically it requires the baddest apple on the roster. The most physically dominant, the toughest guy, the guy that can kick the most. And that's why I'm coming directly to Kevin Nash. You're the first person I thought of because basically Rude and Storm are out of control. They're way too big for their britches. They need somebody to put them in their place. And a little tag team match tonight, I think, could put Storm and Rude exactly where they need to be. And I'm sure there could be a financial bonus in for you.
You know, Jim, I've always been a businessman, and, if you got a problem, I'll be more than happy to help you solve that, but you're going to owe me big.
I figured that. Don't worry, Kevin. I'll make you happy whatever you want. You do this little thing for us, we'll take care of you.
Cool. Oh, who's my partner?
Joe, Kevin. It's Joe. It's Joe.
Joe. And, he knows about this?
Not yet.
Good luck telling him.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you that. You have no problem with any of this whatsoever?
Jim, there's no problems. Only opportunities.
Some are drop-dead gorgeous. Some are just drop-dead. Some will break your heart. Some will break your head. Some are supernovas who forever shine. No divas here. Just girls who dare. Those who cross the line. Cross the line with the knockouts of TNA Impact.
Moments ago, Jim Cornette closed the deal with Kevin Nash. Now let's go back to JB and see if TNA management can convince Samoa Joe.
I don't have to let you know, Joe. You're the man in TNA. You're the most valuable talent on the roster, and the company has a little problem. I wanted to come to you first because I know you can help. You see, James Storm and Robert Roode have been running around, running roughshod over everybody, shooting their mouth off about what they're going to do. They even jerked one of the fans in the Impact Zone around a couple weeks ago, and they need to be put in their place. And TNA needs a little help, Joe. Tonight, if you wouldn't mind, Storm and Roode, a little tag team match, kind of slap them around a little bit and put them in their place. Can you do it, champ?